Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Gillespies, a wealthy Republican family from Texas. Chris and Brian are conservative Christians who censor everything their teenage kids watch, read, and listen to. And the Boone Luffies, a laid-back liberal family from Arizona. Lesbian couple Christina and Nikki are free thinkers who encourage 8-year-old daughter Lizzie to have a mind of her own. Each wife is about to get a new spouse, new children, and a new life. In the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family, however different they may seem.
Children are not allowed to read mature or inappropriate books like Heather Has 2 Mommies.
For the first time, fundamental Christian Chris has to go to a gay restaurant.
They're depraved, and I really take offense.
While easygoing Christine has to live in a house ruled by order and etiquette.
I just feel weird. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
Then in the second week, the wives get to change everything as they impose their lifestyle on their new families.
Brian, you say that you're open-minded, so what we're gonna do one night is we're gonna go to a gay bar for a dance class.
Everything you have on your shelf should be suitable for minors.
The PG household thing, that I am not going with.
All we really have to do is remove the television.
No!
Relax. Relax.
Give me this. You know what? I don't want to be treated like a 3-year-old. I know how to dig a hole.
Real homes.
You could pretend not to be gay. I could not go
Why
and...
would I pretend not to be something that I am?
Real lives.
I don't want anyone of a depraved mindset around my kids.
Real drama.
I don't understand why people like you have to hurt people like us.
Shine the light of God's love on me.
The Gillespies live in a millionaire suburb in the heart of Texas. Dynamic stay-at-home wife Chris raises her family based on the golden rules of Christian values.
There's a difference between a religion and having a lifestyle that is godly and upright and noble and true. Knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For by me, which is wisdom, your days shall be multiplied. There are a lot of people who are religious who are just very hard to be around. They can be callous, they can be hateful, and very divisive. A lifestyle of honoring men, of the golden rule, you do unto others as you'd like them to do unto you. That's different.
Dear Lord, I just pray for our physical prosperity and that no weapon formed against us shall prosper.
When you take a look at children who are best adapted to society, who perform the best, who get into the least amount of trouble, it is religious 2-parent households where the mother stays home.
Amen.
Shine the light of God's love on me.
The Gillespies believe in the virtue of making money. Husband Brian ensures the family live a life of luxury.
He buys 9-carat rings. He buys big diamonds. It is great to be Chris Gillespie. It is great to be Gillespie. I love being a Gillespie.
Chris ensures the upkeep of the house and oversees the children's strict chore schedule.
I don't like doing chores, but you have to.
Their perfect home has to be kept in immaculate order for neat freak dad Brian.
If I, for example, were to leave the house and it were in total disarray in the morning, I would probably find it hard to be comfortable at work.
Very nicely done, Katrina. Just got to get that one spot. You the woman?
In the Gillespies' home, everything must be excellent. In fact, excellently excellent.
To be excellent is to do it well. It's just providing a meal that is not just a frozen dinner, but something cooked from scratch. Perfect. It is to set the table. It's to create a dining experience and not just slop it down on paper plates. Thank you. You're dismissed. Very nicely done.
And during formal dining, Chris tutors the kids in the excellence of etiquette.
I think we could work on the posture just a tiny bit.
Michael, 16, Jackson, 14, and Catherine, 12, are expected to behave impeccably. They're protected from unsuitable influences. They're only allowed to watch PG movies, and televisions and computers are banned from their rooms.
You know, my friend's like, hey, you want to go to this movie? And it's rated R. I'm like, whoa, I can't, man, but it looks so good.
But now, Chris must abandon all this to swap places with a woman she's never met hundreds of miles away in Arizona.
Hey, man.
Meet ultra-liberal lesbian Christine Luffy, who's been living as wife and wife with partner Nikki for the past 3 years.
My relationship with Nikki is 1 in a million.
We have a very loving relationship.
We met at a gay bar.
She gets me out on the dance floor and says, just because I asked you to dance doesn't mean I'm interested in you.
Wasn't the smoothest move, I guess, I ever made.
When they met, Nikki already had a daughter from a previous relationship with a man. Christine and Nikki now share the parenting roles for Lizzie.
I like having 2 moms because it's really fun. If one mom doesn't want to do something, the other mom can. You gotta get high, Christina, jump off.
Freedom of expression is very important to me in regards to raising Lizzie because I want her to be whoever she wants to be. I don't want her to fit into a stereotypical role of what a girl should be. You know, some of the religious people think that, you know, she's gonna grow up gay. I would rather have her straight because it's a lot easier to deal with.
For 8-year-old Lizzie, freedom includes having her own TV and watching PG-13 movies whenever she likes.
When you shelter your kids from this, that, and the other thing, they're more likely, as they get older, to do it to rebel.
The working moms also give Lizzie the freedom to choose whether she wants to do the household chores.
I don't like chores.
I need you to put all your dirty clothes.
I know, you told me.
In the Boone Luffy household, the dining experience is a less formal affair.
If it's fast food, we fancy it up with a paper plate.
But while all women are created equal, it's Nikki who wears the pants while Christine takes care of the house.
Hey, girl, take this out.
Yes, ma'am. Is there anything else I could do for you?
I won't mow the grass. I suck at yard work. I've killed every plant I've ever planted. She's much better at it, so then she's the person
I'm
to
not
do
much
it.
better at it. I hate it. I'm the janitor here.
It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their families. So what do the couples expect to gain from the experience?
I think Christine would change about my personality. She'd like me to be less controlling than I am, which is difficult for me, because that would mean giving up control, and that's the whole issue, right?
I hope she'll learn about control issues, but I doubt if she will.
Excellence is a journey. It's a journey about being the best. So if I find a way to be more efficient, that will make me more excellent. So that's very valuable for me.
After a 900-mile trip, the wives finally see where they will be living for the next 2 weeks.
It's like, what, 10 times the size of our house?
Before they meet their new families, the wives have a chance to look around their new homes. Chris doesn't yet know that she's moving into a lesbian household.
These are the top 10 reasons I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Man.
I've never seen a closet this orderly before. Look at the socks. Oh, my God. I feel like I'm at the mall.
Oh, my word. My goodness. Man. A little bit of chaos going on here. That'll definitely be a rule change. Ah, okay.
I've never seen a boy's room like that. There's like nothing that says anything about him.
Finally, Chris comes across the literary section.
Defiant Child, a parent's guide to oppositional defiant disorder. Oh, that's lovely. Lesbian couples. Okay, so obviously this is a non-traditional household, okay, that has problems with their children. I wonder if there's a connection.
Each wife has left a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
We often use paper plates. Rule change day, we're using regular dinnerware.
We don't use anything cheap. Like paper plates.
Sundays, I do all the yard work that Nikki assigns me, which pisses me off because I don't want to do it all on my own. I mow the lawn, trim the bushes, hedge, and weed whack.
Jackson does the mowing, Michael does the edging, and Catherine is responsible for blowing the clippings.
Miss Nikki will be outside doing that on rule change day.
The children are not allowed to read mature or inappropriate books like Heather Has Two Mommies.
We want to teach her that it's okay to be gay and to see guys or girls of the same sex hold hands.
It's better than, you know, Heather has two crackhead parents or something.
This is a very, and I would say, very discriminatory environment because you're preferring your lifestyle and trying to groom her up in a way that may not be her natural bent.
Ultra-conservative Republican Christian Chris Gillespie has swapped lives with laid-back liberal lesbian Christine Luffing. For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Later, they get to change everything. It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new spouses and children.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Chris.
Chris?
And you must be Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm Christine. Thank you.
You must be Nikki?
Nikki, nice to meet you.
I'm Chris, a pleasure to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
I'm Jackson.
Nice to meet you, Jackson.
And I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
And this is for you, Nikki.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you for having me in your home. I am extremely uncomfortable in this environment, but it is not a lifestyle that I'm going to apologize for not agreeing with at all. We're going to get along just fine.
Oh, please.
In the Gillespie household, Christine is about to break some news to her new Christian family that she's a lesbian.
What were your expectations of somebody coming here? I mean, what kind of person were you expecting?
I never really thought about it.
I never assumed anything, really.
Yeah.
No, would it bother you if I wasn't married?
No.
Would it bother you if I shared my life with another woman?
The gay lifestyle is not consistent with our Christian beliefs.
Okay. I can respect that. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion.
Right, but having said that, people should not be treated in anything but an honoring way, regardless of their beliefs. I know that in our church, that if our pastor ever found anybody treating anyone with anything less than dignity and respect, that he would be extremely disappointed in them.
In Arizona, devout Christian Chris is about to get a taste of a lesbian lifestyle with her first ever visit to a gay restaurant.
Probably about 6 gay families on our street alone. Most cities have some sort of gay area. My first impressions of Chris is that she seems very open-minded. She hasn't seemed to me that she feels weirded out by the situation by any means.
I can't tell you the hostility that I'm feeling right now. You know, kids are impressionable and they mimic what they see. You know, you go to strictly gay habitats, you increase the chances that the person would be very promiscuous. She's an 8-year-old minor. That's an awful environment for a minor to be in.
It's the first full day of the swap, and in Texas, Christine, who does everything at home, is getting a taste of excellent housekeeping, Gillespie style.
It's real easy doing Chris's job. She has a maid. She gets delicate work and everything's taken care of. The kids are great. They're really cooperative. They're well trained. You know, you don't even have to raise your voice.
In Arizona, things are not so excellent. Chris has had to put down her diamonds and pick up a mop as she receives her orders from Nikki.
Use this on the floor, kind of like this, and dry up what you mopped. Chris?
Yes, ma'am.
The garbage in the back should probably go out into the alley so that you have an empty garbage bin. This just needs to be cleaned up and kind of squared up.
Certainly on a rule change day, we'll do a lawn in the evening or in the early morning.
In the Gillespie household, it's time for the complete dining experience.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, knives on the right.
I said forks.
He likes, I guess, to control the situation, which is probably how his house runs.
Find out what kind of dressing Christine wants.
Christine, what kind of dressing do you want?
These kids don't have hardly any freedom. And then the scary thing is that they try so hard to make them well-rounded, groomed, to be perfect.
And when you put the cucumbers in, you can layer them on top.
Okay.
For presentation.
In Arizona, it's also time to dine. And here too, presentation is everything.
How's that chicken parmesan?
It was just delightful, thank you.
Chris is going to work for the first time in 7 years at Christine's financial planning office.
Oh, I don't like behind my ears.
But first, she has to prepare Lizzie for school.
See you later. Whoa, you okay?
Chris is concerned that Lizzie's not getting the attention she needs with 2 working moms.
Lizzie, like the other countless kids, I'm sure they would prefer their parent to be home. It was like Lizzie this morning. She just wanted me to do her hair. If you're available, you get moments like that. If you're not available, those moments go by or they go to somebody else.
So, are you guys allowed to have a TV in your room?
No.
Why is that?
Because they think that we'll stay up late watching it.
I don't think he gives his kids enough credit for who they are.
We asked them to buy a TV with our own money, too. Except we can't. They won't let us.
I mean, they're great kids, and he treats them like they're babies. And what he's doing, he's trying to protect them, but he's ultimately gonna hurt them. You guys are, like, you're very...
Scheduled.
Yeah. It's very efficient, but is it fun? I mean, do you guys do spontaneous things? As soon as rule change occurs, those kids will be totally cut loose. All hell will break out.
In the Boone-Luffy household, Chris feels Lizzie has far too much freedom.
So it's PG? PG-13? You don't really watch R, do you? Oh my gosh, your dad let you do that? She should not be exposed to any sexually explicit stuff, period. She's way too young.
It's the day before the rules change, and in Arizona, Chris has brought up the subject of gay marriage. Tempers have flared.
All through the Word of God, it's very clear. He has declared that marriage is between a man and a woman.
No, and the point is, all men are created equal. And you know what? They use that.
Unequal.
They use that.
You're not unequal.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
There are over 1,000 rights that I'm not allowed to have because I can't get married.
No one's coming to your door saying you can't live with Chris. No one's coming to your door saying you can't go to
You know
the bar.
what? And if
Stop.
I get in a car
Stop.
accident tomorrow
Stop.
and somebody needs to make a medical decision for me, guess who can't make it?
Can we
Guess who can't make it? Chris can't make it. And that is not monetary.
You weren't in a spot like my sister and my family where it's for coloreds only.
You're right.
No one is arresting you because you got your son in your arms. You didn't have.
Exactly.
No,
That's
darling.
let me
it
finish.
just ain't the
Like
same.
I said,
no,
this
darling.
is my time
Yours
to
is
talk.
a financial. You know,
It
you
is
can go
not
into
financial.
any situation
I
and
am
shut your mouth, and you could sit there and say, "I'm not gay." You could pretend not to be gay. I could not.
Why
go into
would I pretend not to be something
You don't
that
have to tell
I am?
anybody nothing, and they won't treat you differently. If you could learn to keep your mouth closed,
You know what?
you could get a lot more.
How would she feel if it was pre-1967 and she couldn't marry the man she wanted to marry? Because they thought that was perverse.
To even conceive that two women raise a child is the optimal relationship or the optimum family unit for a child. No, it is not. They're depraved. And I really take offense.
Today, everything is about to change in the Gillespie and Boone Luffy households as the new wives take control.
I'm not out to, destroy a system. I'm just out to liberate.
I was your slave for a day, but tomorrow I'm your master.
She can't tell me how to do and how to live my life.
Christine puts TVs and computers in each of the kids' rooms. And Republican Chris raises the flag of family values. The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
You're obsessed with trying to control what the kids think, say, and do. You make your family miss out on a lot of fun in life. So our first rule is that there will be no more chores.
When she was like, no chores, I was like, oh, hallelujah.
I would very much like to help you have a lawn makeover. And what that will do is you work outside, you can understand Chrissy, her point of view.
Glad you think it's funny, girl.
Doing the chores just develops character. Lizzie, you will be responsible for your room and your bathroom.
The house needs a lot of noise, so I want you guys to invite all your friends over, and we're gonna have a giant sleepover.
Yes!
Can't wait till we get to have that big sleepover, because that will be a lot of fun.
No disrespectful attitudes, so I have a jar. So anytime there's an exchange of profanity, you put a buck in there.
Brian, you say that you're open-minded, so what we're gonna do one night is we're gonna go to a gay bar for a dance class.
Lizzie, I would love the opportunity to have a girl stay out with you. And the morning that I come in and put this tiara on your head is the morning that you will be my princess. I'd like to share that with you. Is that okay? Would you be interested in doing that? Okay.
She did it because she felt Lizzie needed more attention than she got. I don't know. Elizabeth gets plenty of attention in this house.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool. Oh, this is awesome.
You're welcome. Enjoy. Live it up.
I will.
The PG household rule. Everything you have on your shelf should be suitable for minors.
The PG household thing, that I am not going with. That is way too bad.
Chris wastes no time in enforcing her new rules.
All we really have to do is remove the television.
No!
It's the morning after the rules change, and with no chores for the kids, the perfect order of the Gillespie house has gone AWOL. The new rules mean that nobody has to make their beds or clean up.
You guys can sleep over?
Christine has declared that the kids have the freedom to have a giant sleepover, and the house is getting an extreme makeover.
I don't want it to fall down and
No,
break.
we're moving it back there. Michael's nervous Nancy. Let me get that. Let me.
Jackson, you're not supposed to be sitting on the table because it might break.
There's no rules, man.
What we're trying to do is make sure that it's clean and sanitary. There you go.
In Arizona, Chris is educating Lizzie in the excellence of chores.
Very nice, very nice.
That's been there for years.
You want to just gently show the more excellent way, so it's not just a punitive time, but it's a time to learn. I want all the hair off the sink.
That's not my hair.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
I know how to clean a mirror, and I know how to clean a sink. don't have to baby me. I know how to clean those things.
All right, Lizzie, what I need you to do is 3 things.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let's just do the interview.
No bathroom.
No, then you need to do it the way I need to ask you to do it,
But
okay?
you said to do it at home.
You know what? I think we're done.
In Texas, neat freak Brian has rebelled and broken the rules. He's made his bed. Severe punitive action has to be taken.
Now we got to think of a punishment for him.
I'm gonna go mess up a sock drawer.
Is that what you'll do?
Yes.
Sounds good to me. Come on.
You disobeyed one of the rules, and now your socks are gonna get it.
Do the crime, do the time.
No! Yay!
And I want to show you how to top dress. And
Nikki, who's usually giving the orders, finally gets a taste of her own medicine.
To the sidewalk, this is your perimeter. Start right there. I'll show you how to properly do this.
All right.
And to add insult to injury, Republican Chris has decided to mark her turf.
Great, right here. Before you get started, you put up the Republican sign. This will stay up for my tenure here. I don't want trash bags out here. I want it to look very neat. I will come back and let you know how you're doing.
Service to my country and the Republican Party.
I need like a spoon.
Hey, kids.
Brian arrives home to his usually immaculate house.
Hey, Dad, we noticed that you partially made your bed today.
Well, I wouldn't call it partially made. I just call it flipping up the cover.
Well, as punishment, follow me.
Okay.
Little does Brian know of the carnage that has been brought to his sock drawer.
We had to messy things up a little bit.
Oh, man.
I hope next time you'll remember not to make your bed.
You know what? I think you've taught me a lesson I will never forget.
Nikki's discovering that it's not nice having to do all the yard work on your own or having to take orders.
I don't like this at all. I want from here on down, John, here. You need to take it back to here. I need these 3 here.
I want to know why Lizzie isn't helping with this task.
And I want to help.
She wants to help you with the planning, that's all.
Go get the shovel. Start digging holes.
Now here,
She said you had to dig the holes.
You can do the holes.
no, you will do the holes. She's too little to do the holes.
She's not too little to do the holes.
In
She
this
did holes
place,
back there.
you do the holes. And what I need, the holes need to be done.
You know what?
This about.
Give me this. You know what? I don't want to be treated like a 3-year-old. Just tell me where you want them. I'll put them there. I know how to dig a hole.
You owe me $1.
I already got $1 in the pot from last night. So I
You know what? And your attitude, that's another $1.
How about I put 10 in there and we'll cover it for the night?
There you go, honey. You can put 20 in for that attitude. We're trying to talk to her about not being upset.
Can I have the $20? Why don't you just write the flower?
You know, because she's upset because she's got to do something that she's not used to doing.
All 30 kids have arrived for Christine's sleepover. Chaos rules.
Probably the craziest sleepy lesbian party I've been to.
Brian's finding it hard to give up control.
Can you do me a favor and sit in a chair rather than on a glass table?
Dad, you just messed up my...
He's definitely still trying to control his situation. It's driving him crazy that he can't. Just relax. I want you to relax and enjoy the night.
I'm relaxed.
What do we do?
Yeah, you look real relaxed. Number 1, no chores.
Hi, my name is Brian.
There you go.
I'm a cleanaholic.
I have to follow him around for 2 more days until I leave. And it is really pissing me off. This sucks.
In Arizona, Chris is about to show Lizzie the benefits of having a stay-at-home mom.
Put it on your head.
She's planned a day of movies, cookie baking, and fun.
Today, you are my princess. Are you ready to have your Princess Day?
I did like the tiara, except for having to wear it. That was kind of babyish.
So far, Lizzie hasn't liked any of the rules changes. Chris is hoping that she could win her over with Princess Day.
So I'm excited about Princess Day. Yeah. We try to make it a great day for you. You know, not every woman is able to stay at home. The blessing of staying at home is you can create those moments. You know, her eyes light up, and it just means a lot.
I think it looks cool.
You guys ready to go to a movie?
Yeah.
Girls, cookies are ready.
Yeah!
Come on, come on.
This is one of the best days I've ever had. Mom never does Princess Day like this.
Big cookies, right? You like that?
Yes.
This is what it means to parent excellently.
In Texas, Christine is convinced that Brian is furious about the sleepover. She's determined to get him to show his true feelings.
At the party, you kept saying that you were having a good time, and it looked like you were getting upset. You know, I wasn't really getting to know the real you, I felt.
I know, from what you said, it sounds like that appears to you as though I'm almost unemotional. And I do internalize a lot of my emotions, but I was very happy when you asked me what I enjoyed the most. I enjoyed the sleepover because, all these kids were here just having a blast. Mm-hmm. And I think that you did a better job at that than I would have.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
So, but that's, part of my learning experience.
I think I finally got through to him. That really shocked me.
Well, I have to tell you that we've absolutely enjoyed having you here. It's been a lot of fun.
The next day, there's even more fun in store for Brian. Christine is taking him to the local gay bar for a dance class to test out just how open-minded and tolerant he really is.
How y'all doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm Bob.
Bob, I'm Brian.
Brian. Does everybody have a partner to dance with tonight?
I'm Brian.
Brian?
Brian?
Lee.
And relax. You're okay. You're relaxed. There you go. Have fun.
Yeah,
Try not to fall down.
That's right. Just
Look at your feet.
Any hints you have are welcome.
Relax. Relax.
I heard from his dancing partner that he was shaking like a leaf.
It was a lot of fun. Had a good time. The people at the club were extremely nice. People didn't judge me at all going in there, and I didn't feel as though I was judging them either.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to say their goodbyes.
Thank you very much for everything. It was great getting to know all of you. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I hope to see you again.
I think Christine brought a different kind of light to this house.
And remember to be who you are and have fun.
A different kind of craziness to this house because we don't normally do this sort of stuff.
As the week goes by, I have been thinking about how can I prioritize things so there's less work and more fun, particularly with the kids.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna miss you. You gonna take care of your mommy for me?
I'm gonna ask Chrissy if I'm really controlling and reassess that of myself, and because I don't want my Chris to feel the way that I felt.
Bye, princess.
After 2 weeks apart, the couples are about to be reunited.
Great, honey. Oh, good to see you.
Don't you know that everybody has to reach out and find a friend?
We have some things to talk about, my friend.
It's judgment time as the couples come face to face for the first time.
We are a traditional Christian conservative family, and we specifically guard the types of influences that come in. I'll be very honest. The two of you are very attracted to each other, which is fine, which means you have an attraction for women, which is fine. And my daughter is a minor. And as a parent, I thought it was an immoral place.
Do you realize sexual predators, 98% of them are white heterosexual males?
I do.
Not lesbian women?
I do.
Less than 1% are lesbian women? Less than 1%.
Darling,
And you
know
feared
what?
for your 12-year-old daughter.
It was immoral to put my daughter in that position.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Can I please make a point?
You're shacking up.
Can I please make a point? The point was to walk in somebody else's shoes and see what their life was like and take some good things and maybe offer some suggestions. And you're taking a good thing and making it something terrible. And if you would ask your kids, I don't think they would agree. Or Brian, for that matter.
Now I understand that you have a different perspective on that, but it's not so much that you're a gay couple. It's that she's a protective mother, and I think it's when you're not there, you don't know what situation your children are in, and there's just a general concern.
She called her a sexual predator.
Oh, gosh.
A sexual predator based on her sexual orientation. That is a complete asinine, ignorant thought.
We have a PG household. We teach our kids to be upright and noble.
I understand that, but I just find it insulting that you automatically assume that I would want to bring anything harmful to your children. I consider Elizabeth my child also, and I would never do that to her. What would make you think that I would do that to your children?
You know what? It's an odd situation, Chris. I'm a parent
I think
who
you're
protects.
just making, I understand your protection. Believe me, we protect Elizabeth too. But to make an assumption when you don't even know the person, I think it's just ignorance.
No, ma'am, it's protection.
It's ridiculous and unfair for you to come into a situation and automatically make assumptions.
I'm not making any assumptions.
You did make assumptions.
You know what? We came in here being honest. We are traditional.
Then be exactly honest. Be perfectly honest about how you felt about Chris.
I think you are very much according to the Word of God, and as I'll be very, very clear, the word is depraved. And so I don't want anyone of a depraved mindset around my kids. And now I'm gonna put it to you straight. It's uncomfortable and it's weird. It's freaky. And you know what? I was really upset. I think this is an immoral situation. I think you're just shacking up, and I don't think you constitute a family unit. And do I think you brought anything to my table? No.
You're really missing out on a lot of opportunity to learn from different families. And I did bring good things to your kids.
I'm sorry.
And I only wanted to...
I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to be so
please.
direct. I didn't mean to be so direct.
Let me finish. My whole goal with this was to bring something positive to another family and learn from another family. And if you want to make it ugly and bad and say that I didn't do anything, then that's your problem. I don't understand why people like you have to hurt people like us who just want to have a good family, a good life, and share our experiences. We're not out to get anybody, harm anybody. We only want to show positive things. And that was our intention. It wasn't to be a sexual predator. And I'm insulted that you said that. And for other people that happen to be lesbian or gay. We don't deserve it.
Run out of things that I could say. I really tried to see it your way. There's nothing left since you've been gone.
After their emotional showdown, the couples return home to their families.
So how was that woman who was here?
Good.
Was she okay?
Hey, sweetie.
Wasn't too weird?
Good to see you.
When Chris said those awful things and Brian just buckled, I just felt all my hard work and all my heart and energy just went down the drain. So let's look at these rules. Lizzie, girls' day out. I think that's a great rule.
In the weeks since the swap, there have been some big changes in the Boone-Luffy household.
I definitely see an improvement in Nikki's control issues. She is definitely trying more, and also she's helped out a lot outside more than she ever has.
It's a newfound respect between us. Yeah, the experience definitely reinforced, I guess, my feelings of our relationship. Good job with the dishes, girl.
I really enjoyed Princess Day. Princess Day is something my mom does with me, and she either takes me to a movie or shopping.
I would never swap Nikki for a man.
No.
Shine the light, let the blind man see.
And the swap has had some surprising effects on the Gillespie household.
Wife swap just reiterated how much I adore my husband. It did remind me of just what a wonderful life I had.
It was unusual for me to be the one here and have Chris gone. It's like having a diamond, is you always know the value of the diamond, but you also like having it in your possession so that you can appreciate its value.
I just love this guy. Oh my gosh.
He teaches all what is right and what is wrong.
Christine's encouragement of the children to be free and have fun has had an unexpected effect on Catherine.
Christine did encourage expressing yourself, and since the swap, I am doing more art than I did before.
It was a good wake-up call to really get her focusing on that part of her character and talent.
So how do the Gillespies now feel about having lesbian Christine in their household?
I think her intentions towards the children were positive.
She was really nice to be around.
I got along with Christine fine. She was a very friendly person.
Lord, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for the favor and grace that remains on our life. And Lord, we just thank you for Lizzie, for Nikki and Christine, and we wish them well. We wish them happiness and prosperity.
Shine the light of God's love on me. Love sneaking up behind me. I wasn't ready for his sneaky ways. I wasn't ready for those sleepy days to end.
Each week, from across America, two families are chosen. This week, the Harrises, a traditional family from Oklahoma. Dawn has to do a home typing job for 8 hours a day, as well as look after her kids and her demanding husband. And the Van Noy family from Texas. Kim is a tough, no-nonsense career woman who leaves all the housework and childcare to house husband Hallmark. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life. In the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family, however different they may seem.
Oh my goodness, he's a house husband.
He's a lazy, slob, male, chauvinist pig.
For the first time, housebound Dawn goes out to work and discovers how it feels to be treated like a princess.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
I could get very used to being treated like this.
While Kim has to survive on 4 hours sleep a night, scrub the toilet, and submit to a dominating husband.
You have her ball and chain to this house.
Then, in the second week, the wives get to change everything as they impose their lifestyle on their new family.
Jimmy, you are now going to be a stay-at-home dad.
Hallmark, you need to become the man of the house. Real men should be outdoors, doing hard physical work, not in the kitchen wearing aprons.
You can't even make them a hot breakfast on their first day of school.
I don't know what the hell you're saying. Just shut up.
This is America. I can quit a job if I want.
America was not built on quitters.
Real homes.
I'm here to make sure that you do what she does so that you understand what she goes through on a daily basis.
Real lives.
If there's something I don't like, then I'm gonna put my foot down and say no.
I'm in charge. You have to do. This is my
Oh.
week.
Real drama.
Just bring my wife back now and get rid of her.
In Oklahoma, Dawn Harris is an obedient wife who lives her life according to good old-fashioned Christian values.
Amen. Thank you. We believe that the best place for the mother is in the home and to raise the children.
Husband and head of the household is construction worker Jimmy.
My belief in being the head of the household is a man should go out and work by the sweat of his brow. And a woman should be submissive to her husband.
It's a role that Dawn fulfills without question.
I get up at 5:30 in the morning to get up with Jimmy to make his coffee and lunch for the day.
I expect her to get up with me because she's my wife, and that's what wives do.
Love you.
Love you.
Once she's packed Jimmy off to work, Dawn gets down to the job of looking after her 3 kids, 12-year-old Zach, 9-year-old Colton, and Anna Lee, who is 6. She also does all the chores, all the cleaning, and all the laundry. On top of this, to make ends meet, Dawn also holds down a full-time job, working from home as a medical transcriptionist.
I think my mom needs to slow down in all the work, and she needs to not do as much of her job and chores.
The typing is interrupted when she stops to cook Jimmy's dinner. He expects it to be ready the minute he's home from work.
If I come home and dinner's not ready and there's nothing to eat, well, then I'll get kind of pissed off.
I take pride in the fact that he works so hard for our family, and he's the bacon winner, and I cook it up for him when he brings it home.
And once everyone else has gone to bed, Dawn then goes back to her desk, often working until 3 a.m. to finish her work.
It does get tedious and long, and sometimes I'm just like, I just gotta go to bed. I just can't do this. And sometimes I do, and then I'll end up having to work a Saturday because I just couldn't do it any longer that night.
But at least she can look forward to 4 hours sleep before she has to be up again to make Jimmy's coffee.
As far as who gets their needs met in the house, I believe I'm probably at the end of the pecking order, right behind the dog.
But now, Dawn is about to abandon all this to exchange lives with a woman she's never met 200 miles away in Texas. Kim Van Noy is a high-powered working wife. She's a hard-nosed boss in the dog-eat-dog world of auto sales, and she calls the shots both at work and at home.
Tell me about the driver's information center.
Right here.
I wear the pants in the family. The pants, the skirt, the trousers, the socks, the shoes. I have the 9 to 5 and bring home the majority of the household income. I could never see myself stuck in the house and tied to the kitchen. That's not my idea of living life.
While Kim's out pursuing her career, her house husband Hallmark is happy to let her rule the roost.
If she wants to be in charge, you're in charge, you know? Okay, you're in charge. Be in charge. Let me know what I can do to help.
They've only been married 8 months, but Hallmark already knows his place. As well as all the household duties, he also has to look after Bailey, Kim's daughter from her previous marriage.
Me and Hallmark like to play tea parties, and sometimes we play real parties.
It's a role that suits Hallmark because he's an out-of-work actor waiting for Hollywood to come calling.
One phone call can change your life. One producer saying yes can change your life.
Hallmark's not cut out for full-time work. If he wants to go on an audition, he can go on an audition. A traditional 9 to 5, I think, would get in the way of that. So he's in a perfect situation, and I'm benefiting because of that.
Look at this.
And she's happy to support him as long as Hallmark continues to spoil her, though she's quick to let him know when he doesn't meet her high standards.
There you go. If you need anything.
Thank you, Charles.
Yes.
He does a very good job most of the time at spoiling me. Ever since we first started dating.
Can you believe? He does a good job of it some of the time.
I said most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
It's the day of the swap, and the two wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do the couples hope to gain from the swap?
I'm kind of hoping that Jimmy will see how much I do around the house and maybe not take me for granted so much.
My motivation for doing the swap, if I can lead the housewives to a revolution, then I think my work will be done.
Kimberly may very well make mincemeat of the swap husband. Bye. She can get really angry really quickly. And so what I'm hoping for is a really mellow and laid-back person to come in so I can relax.
After a 3-hour drive, the wives get to see where they will be living for the next 2 weeks. Before they meet their new families, they have a chance to explore their new homes.
There's nothing, there's no junk. I love the floors. This is a nice house.
Carpet's god-awful filthy, and it looks like he needs to do the dishes.
I'm so nosy. This is like heaven for me.
Well, he can make his own coffee because I don't even know how to use a coffee maker.
I have lots of clothes.
This is very librarian, school mom-ish.
Look at the shoes, look at the shoes. I have 2 pairs of shoes that I wear all the time.
Oh, yeah, he's freaking huge.
To Kim, the world's greatest lover. He really loves his wife. They've got stuff all over. He must be a romantic.
And I found the reading material.
I've never met a man that had a head shop before.
That's embarrassing.
Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
We believe that a woman's place is in the home, and a real mom stays at home and takes care of the children.
Oh my goodness, he's a house husband. Oh!
We don't agree with mothers who choose to have a career instead of being full-time moms. You guys have got to be joking.
In my opinion, a man is the provider, and they work full-time or more than full-time. That's just kind of funny to me.
He will gripe and moan if the house is not up to his high standards when he gets in the door. Really?
I expect the house to be clean when I get home. If the house looks crappy, I can be a bitch.
He's a lazy, slob, male, chauvinist pig.
Kim Van Noy has given up her life as a career woman and pampered wife to swap with Dawn Harris, a stay-at-home mother of 3 with a dominating husband. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the moment of truth. The 2 wives are about to come face to face with their new children and their new husbands.
Right now, I'm very nervous.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on, come on.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Fine, how are you? Nice to finally meet you.
Hi, Annalie.
This is Annalie.
And you must be Zach.
Zach.
And you must be Colton.
Colton.
You must be Dawn, is that correct?
Yes. Are
This
you
is
Bailey?
Bailey.
Hi.
And
And
you
I'm
must
Jim.
be Jimmy.
And you're?
I'm Kim.
Hi. Nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you,
Very nice
too.
meeting you.
Well, wonderful. You're so warm and wonderful. This is
Well,
awesome. I'm
I'm so
liking this
excited.
already.
What was your nightmare swap?
Somebody that would be just absolutely just lazy and not do anything at all.
Okay.
What was yours?
A male chauvinist.
Yeah. That's pretty much not what I am.
Okay. He's been very cordial thus far. As the week progresses, I have a feeling that he'll be a little bit more demanding and a little less personable, in which the real problem, I think, will come in.
So you do all the cooking. I really found it interesting that you stay here and you do all that, because Jimmy doesn't do, like I said, anything in the house. I've never seen a man actually cook. It is odd for me. I want to just get in there and do everything, and it's just really odd that I just have to sit.
Jimmy seldom helps in the kitchen and thinks the kitchen is the woman's domain and expects dinner to be ready when he comes home from work.
I think she's a very outgoing person, a person that stands on her own 2 feet. Oh, Kim.
Oh, Jimmy.
She just kind of lets everybody know how it is, and she stands her ground.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
All right, well, we'll see. She just reminds me of an old friend, and she seems really warm and friendly and sweet and very real and very genuine, so, you know, I couldn't be more pleased.
It's 5:30 a.m. on the first morning of the swap. Before Jimmy goes to work, he wants his coffee.
Hey, Kim, could you get up and help me get off this morning?
I shouldn't have to wake up just to make some coffee.
Here's my cup, the coffee, the filter, everything's right here.
Half a cup of sugar, half a cup of cream, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
If somebody wants their spouse to wake up before they normally would, just to make them coffee and say goodbye in the morning, I think that that's very selfish. It's dirty, it hasn't been washed. If he's a grown man and the man is the ruler of the home, then surely the man knows how to brew his own coffee.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
What a complete and utter jerk. If I were her, I wouldn't put up with that.
In Texas, Dawn's day starts with Hallmark serving her breakfast in bed.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just beautiful.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, give me a shout.
Thank you. I could get very used to being treated like this. She's really lucky. He really pampers people.
While Hallmark begins another day at home, Dawn prepares to leave for her first day of work as a high-powered executive.
It's nice to be able to get up and have a shower first thing in the morning. At home, it takes me all day to get around to where I can have a shower.
In Oklahoma, Kim is getting to grips with Dawn's daily routine. There's a sink full of dirty dishes, 3 loads of laundry, hungry kids to feed, and all the household chores. It's soon clear to Kim that Dawn doesn't have time to do everything.
It's no wonder there's maggots in the kitchen. I know she hates her job, and I know she hates to clean house because she does a really poor job of it.
But all the housework has to be fitted in around her 8 hours a day of typing medical transcripts. At the car franchise managed by Kim, Dawn is introduced to the sales team, given a tour of the workshop, and spends the day learning sales talk and car jargon.
The automatic transmission is the 6-cylinder and your radiator overflow.
Okay.
That's the extra protection that's built in there.
Okay. I do feel like it's probably like a big step for me to be back out into the working world.
While Hallmark finishes the housework, Dawn realizes how uncomfortable she is having the traditional roles reversed.
Now that I've experienced Kim's work and I know what it's like to be her and do her job, she is more the man, in my opinion, in the relationship, and he is more the woman doing the woman's work. That's just not the way that it is at our house and not the way that I would want it to be in my marriage.
In Oklahoma, Kim is running hours behind schedule, and Jimmy's arrived home expecting dinner.
How was your day today?
Don't get me started. I'm very busy. There's tons of transcripting work to do. The kids all need to bathe, and the dinner is not ready.
Well, you look nice, and you've done a good job around here, and I appreciate it.
I haven't even taken a bath today. I have no makeup on, haven't taken a bath, so do not patronize me by telling me that I look nice.
I'm not used to being yelled at by a woman or any other person, and I will not tolerate it by anybody. I'll just walk off because I think it's just stupidity.
After feeding the family and clearing up afterwards, it's straight back to work to carry on with Dawn's job. She's so far behind, she has to work long into the night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
12:30. It's 12:33. And they're just now going to bed, and I'm still up working. This isn't fun. I want my life back.
It's the 3rd day of the swap, and the new school term is starting in Texas.
All right.
Hallmark drops Bailey off at school, and Dawn has come too while on her way to work.
Come on.
In our area, it's usually the mothers that do all the school activities and things at the school. The dad dropping and picking off the kids to me is kind of odd.
Dawn is mystified by the fact that Hallmark doesn't seem to have any paid work. She decides to examine his resume and discovers the truth about his acting career.
But this is all. He would have listed everything he's done since he's been an actor for the last 18 years, and it's all on one page. And I don't know. They all sound like kind of almost extras.
That evening, Dawn tackles Hallmark over his failed career.
I don't know what kind of motivates you.
My goal is to be in one good film.
Right.
One classic. And you know what? The chances of me doing that are truly slim to none.
And you're willing to take that chance.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Hallmark seems to have, the house, the wife, the child, but he doesn't have a job, and that to me doesn't just add up. Because this acting thing is not working, it's not bringing in money, and that's something I do not respect. In the 2nd week, I plan on making him go have a full-time job to where he can't stay at home all day and be Mr. Mom and just putter around the house. I don't care for slackers.
After 5 long days of doing Dawn's non-stop duties, Kim is exhausted.
Living my life as her has been absolutely miserable. If she wants to be a housewife, then so be it. But she shouldn't feel that she has to do it. She shouldn't feel that she's alone in doing it. He's responsible for helping her with the chores that she cannot get done in a day.
She's decided to confront Jimmy over his refusal to lift a finger in the house.
Taking care of children is a full-time job. Would you agree?
Yes, I would.
Okay, well then, why is she doing 2 full-time jobs? Because it takes her 7 hours to finish the transcription.
She chose to do 2 jobs. She wants to do 2 jobs. She wants to raise
Why
the
don't you help her?
Because I don't want to.
You have her ball and chain to this house.
Maybe she should organize her day better.
No, Jimmy. Maybe you should lighten up and start treating her like a person and not an employee. And that type of backwoods redneck philosophy is absolute. I'm really looking forward to changing the rules tomorrow because Jimmy needs to wake up and smell the coffee. No pun intended, of course, because he'll be making his own coffee. He's going to get a taste of his own medicine, and I cannot wait to be the one that administers the first dose.
Today, everything is about to change in the Harris and Vanoy households as the new wives take control.
I think I'm gonna turn Hallmark into a real man, and he's gonna know what it's like to really work.
The fact that I'm going to be on Jimmy's back 24 hours, 7 days a week, and I'm calling the shots, that's going to kill him. And I'm going to make sure that it does kill him.
She gets a big head and thinks she can boss me around. She done screwed with the wrong damn redneck, I guarantee it.
The wives summon the families to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the rules which the families must obey.
Hallmark, you need to become the man of the house and stop doing the things that are normally for women. Real men should be outdoors doing hard physical work that is so tough they come home with calluses on their hands, not in the kitchen wearing aprons. As the man of the house, you should be the breadwinner, and so for the rest of the week, I will be staying home, and you will go out to a full-time manual labor job.
Okay.
Jimmy, you get to see this week just what goes into running a household. You are now going to be a stay-at-home dad. That includes doing all of the chores, all of the cleaning, and all of the childcare. You'll also be doing her transcription job. I lived your wife's life, and if you're such a man, and the man is better than a woman, then why can't you do her job? Why can't you do it better than she does it?
So Hallmark, you are now completely banned from the kitchen.
Oh.
And Bailey, I'm gonna teach you all the essential skills that a daughter needs to know. I bought you a cooking set, and I'm gonna give you cooking lessons.
Yay, thank you.
Cooking is also a part of your household duties, and you will need to wear this.
Yeah. I'll wear that about to the trash.
Hallmark, you're nearly 40 years old. Your dreams of Hollywood stardom are self-indulgent, unrealistic, and as of now, over.
The rule change is telling me that my life is screwed up, and when you tell somebody their life is screwed up, it just might mess with their head.
One more thing, I'm the mom, I'm in charge, whatever I say goes, and my word is final.
I think those two are gonna have a big fight about who does what chores and stuff.
I just hope he falls on his face, and I will do absolutely nothing to help him. Nothing at all.
I'll go in there and prove wrong in a damn heartbeat. I'll work circles around her. You know, I'll work circles around anybody.
Hallmark's Hollywood dreams are going up in smoke. Dawn makes him burn his headshots and resumes.
Burning black and white 8x10s of myself and burning resumes. not a good thing.
I think the rest of the week is going to be very tense because I think his feelings have been hurt.
Are we roasting something?
We're roasting Hallmark. We're making the new man.
I think that crazy bitch has lost her mind.
In Texas, Dawn is now in charge of childcare and takes Bailey to school.
I feel pleased that I am now in charge of Bailey in the house, and I enjoy more taking Bailey to school and packing lunches and things.
Now that Hallmark has to be the breadwinner, Dawn has arranged for him to do a variety of laboring jobs. Today, he's digging ditches.
I'm hoping that Hallmark will realize that normal people get up every morning and do go to work. This is kind of drastic measures to shock him into reality and kind of just give him a jolt to see if he can wake up.
If Don thinks that real men are out busting their backs and getting calluses on their hands, and that's what makes a real man, God bless her.
In Oklahoma, Kim is now in charge. She's determined to work Jimmy as hard as possible so he'll realize how hard Dawn works.
Do you have any idea how late you're going to be up tonight because you are starting so late?
My worst nightmare was she was going to put me in there transcribing, and I knew that was what she was going to do. And you want me to do the full 8 hours every day?
Everything that she does. I'm here to make sure that you do what she does so that you understand what she goes through on a daily basis. That's why I'm here.
And it's not just 8 hours of transcribing he has to do. There's all the household chores, too.
Did you wash the tub at all? And there's still plenty of gunk underneath the toilet.
You want me to type, or are you going to run your mouth?
You should be able to do both. Jimmy, clean the shower for your new wife, Jimmy. Shower, 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 clean, clean, clean.
Well, matter of fact, I'm going to go outside and tired of this. If somebody's going to come into your house and help you, well then, you know, they shouldn't just pester the out of you.
In a different setting, I would force him to do it or I would fire him. And Dawn needs to either force him to do it or get rid of him.
Just bring my wife back now and get rid of her.
Bailey's finding out what it's like to have a stay-at-home mother.
I think it's nice having a mom staying at the house, start cooking together for I can have some practice.
Can I lick this?
The cooking class means that dinner's running late. Hallmark thinks Dawn isn't doing the house duties properly.
Bailey's bedtime is 8 p.m. Dinner's supposed to be at 6:30, but she doesn't serve dinner and she doesn't feed the child until 8:30. Well, then she's failing.
That's not the only thing that Hallmark wants to criticize.
Did you get Bailey to school on time?
We were 9 minutes late.
Really, it's just unacceptable. Because you know, every time a child is tardy, it becomes a part of their record.
Oh, does it? I didn't. Well,
of course you know that. So, I mean, it's a concern now, my point.
I'm in charge. I'm supposed to be in charge right now. Before, it was just kind of acting and playing for him, and he was just having a good time. But now that he's really got to get down to the nitty-gritty and see what the rule changes are, I think he's having a lot of problems with that. And it's very tense in the house, and I think it will be until Friday.
Jimmy, you only have like 20 minutes or so. You better hustle.
It's day 2 of Kim's rules, and she's not letting up in her mission to revolutionize the Harris household. Jimmy's floundering under the pressure.
You can't even make them a hot breakfast on their first day of school. You didn't give them toast to go with their cereal. You didn't give them any juice to go with their cereal, and that's okay.
All I hear coming out of your mouth is blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Just shut up.
If you're gonna do Dawn's job, Jimmy, then you need to do it and not half-ass like you tell her she does it.
Finally, they leave the house, though Zach is missing a shoe and Jimmy is wearing his wife's flip-flops.
Y'all have a good day. He blundered that completely. They didn't really eat breakfast. They piddled at their cereal. Zach didn't eat at all, and that's not really what you want for your kids on their first day of school.
Because it's usually Dawn's job, Jimmy has never taken his kids to school.
I missed, Zach's first day, Colton's first day, you know, and Miss Ann Lee's kindergarten last year. Are you nervous? No. It was just nice being able to be with my kids, you know. That's, you know, it was just great taking them to school and seeing stuff. And I never get to see that, you know. You know, you miss it, but you don't know how much you miss it until you actually get to take them one day. And, you know, I just appreciate the fact that I had a chance to do all this, you know.
In Texas, Hallmark is reluctantly reporting for work.
Yep. Yeah, I really don't know why I'm here.
Dawn has sent him to a warehouse where his job today is scrubbing school lockers.
I don't know why Dawn wants me to do this job. Maybe I'm just a joke to Dawn, and I don't know it. I don't think Dawn respects me in any way.
But after just 20 minutes, he wants to throw in the towel. Before he can leave, he must explain himself to the boss.
I understand you're not going to clean the lockers. Is that correct?
Right.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
You know, like, I don't like people who come in with an attitude, who come in and don't say, you know, like, hey, they're going to clean the lockers, they're going to do something, but then it's beneath them.
This is America. I can quit
and
a job if I want to.
But America was not built on quitters. To quit is poor reflection on you, poor reflection on your character, and I don't think your wife would be too happy about it either. And I suppose you got no one else to take your place, right?
No, I don't.
So you're just going to leave us high and dry?
She's about to get it from me. If she gets angry or confrontational with me, then, you know, we're gonna have it out. Because I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this from her, man.
It's day 3 of the rules changes. Kim's mission to make Jimmy realize how hard his wife works is paying off.
I realize Dawn does need help. This is a lot of stuff to do. Kind of makes you feel like you're somebody's employee, and I don't want her to feel that way. I want her to feel like she's my wife.
In Texas, Hallmark has called Dawn to tell her he's walked out of his job. She thinks he's not following her rules and feels she must now confront him. It's something she would never do with her own husband. She's terrified.
I wish he was here tonight to put people in their place for me, because I don't do that kind of a thing.
I could never imagine Jimmy coming home and saying to me, my job sucked, I quit.
You know, if there's something I don't like, then I'm gonna put my foot down and say no.
But this is my week.
Well, good for you.
And I'm in charge of the rules this week, and so I wanted just to have the proof in seeing and knowing that you could do these things and knowing that you're, you know, a man and that you can get out there and you can bust your ass just like everybody else.
As punishment for quitting his job, Dawn wants Hallmark to clear the leaves from the yard.
I'm in charge. You have to do. This is my week.
Oh, you're in charge.
Yes. And the rules are the yard has to be cleaned.
You want me to go do this tonight? I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it.
Hallmark caves in and Dawn's elated. For the first time, she's finding out what it feels like to be the boss of the household.
I've learned about myself that it's okay that I can stand up and I can speak my mind and the world doesn't end. I feel empowered now. I'm gonna go home and kick some ass.
For Hallmark to be put in his place by a woman as passive as Dawn has opened his eyes to the problems affecting his own relationship.
I think the swap has raised some questions in my relationship with my wife. Kim wants to feel like she's in control. And so what do? I go, okay, fine, you're in control. The whole thing has got to be changed for the better, or I can't see spending my life the same way.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. An exhausted and emotional Jimmy realizes how his wife must feel.
Dawn's never told me that she's unhappy. If I thought for 1 minute that she was, I would have done anything to fix that.
On the last morning, Jimmy gets up early and serves a hot breakfast. He's a changed man.
Breakfast was a complete change around.
Okay, everybody has drinks, everybody has food, everybody has napkins.
I was very impressed. This hot breakfast is great.
I should make it more often. But it was actually fun.
So this morning, Jimmy gets a little smiley face on his daily journal from me.
After spending 2 weeks together, Hallmark and Dawn have both realized they no longer want to live life dominated by their partners.
What are you going to take away from this? Because I am taking away that I'm going to go home and assert myself. I'm taking away that I'm going to go home and say, you know what? Get up off your ass and help me in the kitchen.
Yeah. It seems to me that we're both sort of looking for the same kind of an answer,
Right.
or the same kind of a change in our
Marriages.
our mates.
Right.
On their last evening together, Jimmy has an opportunity to tell Kim how he's now feeling.
I just want you to know that, you know, things I said and things I've done, I greatly apologize for. You know, I could never apologize enough because it means that much to me to say I'm sorry to you. You've showed me how to love my family more.
Really? Aww.
I just want you to know you'll be a friend, you know, forever. And you're always welcome.
Oh, oh gosh. I wouldn't have taken him for someone to open up so freely to someone that he couldn't stand, but I think it's great. I was able to touch a part of Jimmy that will make him a better husband.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return home to their families.
I've really learned to appreciate my family more and not take everything that I have as a mom for granted.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
I don't know how Jimmy's going to take what I have to say, because it depends on what kind of week he's had. If he's had, you know, the week from heck with Kim, he might be a little on edge already. So we'll just kind of have to gauge where he's at and how harsh I want to put it to him.
Yeah?
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
It's kind of hard not to. Whose idea was this?
It's judgment time as the couples come face to face across the table.
Well, I think you two are very similar. Hallmark and I were saying, because Hallmark and I are very passive, and you two are very, you know, aggressive go-getters. And I was kind of hoping you would butt heads so that you could feel how it feels to be on the other end of the head button.
The things I've done in the past are the things I've done in the past.
Right.
So, you know, that's wrong. People need to have a switch turned on. She turned my switch on and made me have a bigger heart toward the feeling of others.
Kim has a quick temper and a shorter, you know. The point is, you get angry about little tiny things. Losing your temper over the smallest things just absolutely drives me crazy. And yet you do it usually on a daily basis. I just don't want to spend my time arguing with my mate.
I agree.
That's all.
I agree. 100%.
It sounds like you and I have the same problems, and I hope that I helped you when I told you last night, you know, everything I was feeling. Maybe work a little bit better with Hallmark.
Well, in the future, I think I'd like you to take responsibility for, you know, 2 meals a week, you know, even if it is a Friday and a Saturday. And I would like, when I do assert myself to you, that you come back at me softer, not with the finger pointing and the bad words.
But I don't think you'll have to stand up to me anymore because Kim's, she's taught me a few things. She really pointed me in the right direction with a bunch of things by making me do what she made me do.
You'd be surprised what he had to go through this week at Camp Kim.
Cooking's no problem. Taking care of the kids, putting them to bed, giving them their baths, and reading them stories before they go to bed, it's no problem.
Wow.
I think there's just was a small bit of denial, which was what Kim, which is what Kim told me I had a large problem with.
It took us a while to get there, but he did.
I got it.
Cool.
The couples leave to return home to their children.
All right, bye, Jimmy. Good luck.
Jimmy to do all chores and childcare. This house needs to be deep clean. Do you think Daddy should be doing all the chores?
Yeah. Wife does household chores. Well, we know that's not going to stay.
Since the swap, there have been some changes in the Van Noy household. They've hired a maid, and Hallmark's got a job.
My job is painting, and it's hard work, and sometimes it's dangerous.
And Kim has found ways to manage her anger.
Since the swap, I feel like Kim is improving with her temper.
I've definitely tried to tone it down, and I'll stop and I'll think about it, pray about it before I speak about it, and I think that my temper's gotten much better.
And in the Harris household, there have been some even bigger changes.
Since the swap, Jimmy has changed a lot. He's helping so much more. It's taken the burden off me 100%.
On Saturday with cleaning, both of us, I get up early and start, and then she'll get up a couple hours after me. I let her sleep in when she gets up, and then we both just bang it out.
Since the show, Jimmy's been cooking, and he cooks the whole meal. He cooks really good. I'm just very shocked that he can cook.
Thank you.
I feel that taking part in Wife Swap has made my husband a better husband.
Hocked my lunchbox and got you some flowers.
I love those, thank you.
Love was sneaking up behind me. I wasn't ready for his sneaky ways. I wasn't ready for those sleepy days to wait.